Hi, Samantha. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Samantha Uncut, where I discuss celebrity news, hot topics, reality TV, and so much more. All commentary is alleged and, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Hey, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. This is Samantha Uncut, and I'm back with some Love and Marriage Huntsville updates. But before we do, y'all know what to do. Don't forget to like, share, comment on this video, and make sure you follow me on my social media platforms on TikTok and on Instagram. All information will be listed in the description bar as usual. So let's get into this LAMH update. Y'all know that the show is not on right now, but they're allegedly filming season 10. I don't know how true that is, but the cast, obviously, they're still doing their thing while the show is allegedly filming. And today I just want to talk about this appearance from Wanda, aka Bessemer Bully, on the Reality with the King podcast with Carlos King. So this episode of Reality with the King with Wanda was supposed to be aired back in January. And I remember that it was scrapped because of the Melody leaving the show. And there was the allegations regarding workplace retaliation and a bunch of other things that happened where there was the grooming allegations from Destiny that happened on the reunion. So OWN had scrapped that episode. They did not air the episode when it was supposed to be aired back in January. So they recently aired that episode on March 28th. And Wanda apparently made an apology to Melody, so I want to get into that. I'm going to play the clip of what Wanda said, and before I do that, I just want to say that I want everyone, or those who care, to be aware of smoke and mirrors, because this attempt at an apology to Melody, to me, was the fakest thing that I've ever seen, and I do not believe it for one bit, because Wanda has done and said, more so said, some vile things about Melody and her children. And this apology to me is just another attempt at her trying to clean up her image, or I should say Carlos trying to clear up her image. And it's just not going to work, because we're not going to forget what she has said about Melody, what she has said about her children, and to try to make her seem like she is not that individual, that she wouldn't stoop so low, or she wouldn't say those low, vile things, is actually insane, because we remember what she has said. And she has said stuff about Melody even up to a few weeks ago on her YouTube. So we're not going to pretend like Wanda is this remorseful person, because she is not. So I first saw the story on Caramel Rel's page. I just want to give credit where credit is due, and the video that I'm going to be playing is coming from Chatter Up page on TikTok. However, I'm not going to be showing the video. I'm just going to be playing the audio, because it is still OWN content, and I don't want OWN to be striking my channel for any reason, or for me to get any copyright strike for any reason. So yeah, you will be hearing the audio of what she said. And I am playing this video under the Copyright Act that is listed in my description, as well as the beginning of this video. So
people thinking that I actually would talk about somebody's kids, I feel like that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I've been working around kids before I even came on the Carlos King Message Show. I've been working with kids for the last 25 years. I don't want nobody to mislead that, thinking that I would talk about anybody's kids.
But you have talked about Melody's kids, Miss Wanda, and you've done so more than once, and I'm going to get into that as well.
I love everyone. I do. I truly do.
Opportunity to apologize.
Yes, I would like to apologize to anyone that think that I would even stoop that low to even talk about anybody's kids. I have kids. I have grandkids. What I said on my social media to Melanie and Montea, that's to the Stoke, to the Rogers. I apologize to anybody thinking that I would ever say anything out the way about anybody's kids.
And you are a bold-faced liar because you have talked about her kids, and this reality with the king was filmed way before 2025. And you have talked about her in 2025. And at the end of December, you were on a rant talking about Melody again. So I don't want to hear this bogus apology. And I've heard you with my own ears where you have spoken about her kids, where you were discussing on a panel the situation as to why you do not like, or you have some kind of resentment towards Tank. You were on the blogger's channel where you were explaining what happened, why you mentioned the kids, because you allegedly heard that Tank said at a softball game that when he found out that you were no longer going to be a part of the show, he was like, okay, that's good. And you felt some kind of way about a child saying that it's good that you are off the show. And that is why you have mentioned in numerous lives that you feel like Melody has talked to her children about grown folks' business. You have said that, Miss Wanda, and I've heard you with my own ears that when you said that. I know people might try to clean you up or try to clean up your channel. You might try to clean up your channel, or other people may try to clean up their channel, but we are not going to forget what you have said. And I'm sure someone else did hear the same thing that I heard. And if you've heard her say or explain the situation where she allegedly overheard or she heard what Tang said about her, please comment down below so that I know that I'm not the only one that heard her say it, because I was listening when she said it. It was the same live where Mellometers were asked to come up and explain or come up and say their piece, and everyone was welcome to come up and say their piece about why they feel how they feel about Melody, but yet Mellometers were being chewed up when they went up on the panel to explain themselves. However, Wanda, you were on that panel that day and you spoke about the situation with Tank and how you felt about him allegedly saying that he was good, he was happy, or he is good with you being off the show. And the next video I'm going to play where you were speaking about Melody's children, I got this video from Keeping Up with the Holts, and again I'll only be playing the audio, so let's listen to Wanda talking about Melody's children.
We already talked about the party. I told Tisha and Marceau not to go. I don't care nothing about no kids. You gonna have them kids just like you. Then they gonna be hating on Mason and Mila when they get big. Hell to the no. Take your children to no birthday party. Have my baby. Them girls hating on them. Get mad because their hair may be longer than yours. So you got a pretty face, better than you. No. Y'all can call it messy. Y'all can call it whatever y'all want to call it, but I'm keeping it real.
Does that sound like someone who wouldn't stoop that low to talk about somebody's children? You are talking about their hair. You're talking about your grandkids look better than them. Who does that? They are kids, and you have done it several times. This is not the first time. You spoke about Sugar Mama when you tried to insinuate that Melody didn't know who her father was, when all of Melody's children are by one man, which was her husband at that time. You are a vile person who talks about somebody's children and then try to say that you would never stoop to that level to talk about somebody's kids, but you have talked about their kids and they will hear this. And this was when they were invited to the girl's birthday party and you just felt like they shouldn't even go to the birthday party. Like, who does this? What kind of person would punish children who knew each other when they were their kids and they knew each other, their friends, but you are that vile that you would try to draw a wedge in between those children. Like, come on now. You don't love Melody, you don't love her children, because if you did, you wouldn't have said the things that you have said over the past months about Melody, even the past weeks about Melody. You wouldn't have said those things. So I don't want to hear it that you apologize to her for talking about her kids. I don't want to hear it because really and truly, nobody really believed your apology. And I'm pretty sure Melody doesn't even believe your apology. So I mean, beat it. Like, just beat it. Get like Michael Jackson and beat it. You can try to fool as many individuals as you want, but I'm one person that you will not fool because I don't think your apology is genuine. I think you were even coerced to give that apology by Carlos, and that's just my opinion. You didn't even really want to give that apology because if you really wanted to apologize to Melody, you would have done so a long time ago and you would have stopped talking about her, but you haven't. So this is all smoke and mirrors so you can get back on the show and have this image of being somebody of quality or someone who is funny or of substance. I don't believe it. Please miss me with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video.